It's your boy, John, got the microphone. We're gonna be doing a read-through of the Odyssey, because my last project had to get scrapped, which always sucks, but without further ado, let's get right into this. Mention, there may be random jump cuts in the video. Don't blame me, blame Mr. Blue. Off with the story, I have it right here. There is a man by the name of Odysseus, which is, a cool name. And it seems like he has been at a 10-year Trojan War and never came back home. So he's a deadbeat dad. There is a wife, her name is Persephone, and there are a bunch of people trying to, swing with her. And Telemachus is like, stop! But they're all like, nah, bro. Close to the camera to actually show up. It is all the way back here. I just look like a shadow. Let's get back into the actual project part of my video. Seems like there's this crazy witch lady by the name of Calypso. Obviously the Greeks were very creative with their names. And she's like, stay on this island with me. And he's like, alright, because she has this weird charm thing, which, sure. And then Athena comes down and she's all like, let my man's free, he ain't doing nothing. And then Zeus is all like, alright, sure dude, go ahead and do it. Hermes is all like, let my man's go. And then Calypso was like, no. And then Hermes is like, I'll tell Zeus on you. And she's like, fair point, I'll let him go. And then the story actually begins. Most of the boring parts, because I know nobody wants to really see those except for Miss Ross, which is probably going to take points off. So if you want me to actually include some of the most important parts, or the minor parts, there's one story in here called the Lotus Eaters, where they pretty much just go on this island and they're like, oh, if you eat the lotus, you forget about home, stuff like that. But whatever. We're gonna skip to the good part where we get to see Mike Wazowski. Next part where we get to see Mike Wazowski. Odysseus and his men are like, oh, look, it's an island, guys, let's go check it out. And then all of his men were like, come on, what could be the worst thing that happened? Most of us die or get eaten by a giant cycle. What? That'd be silly. That'd be silly. That's exactly what happened. Dave, Polyphemus is like, yay! And he yeets the entrance, and he's like, huh, guess you're stuck here now. And he's like, just eats two people straight out of the gate. That's not fair. You don't do that. You gave him a fighting chance. Much less a thinking face emoji in real life. And it's like, what can I do to get myself out of this sticky pickle? Oh, I know. We'll give him wine. Genius. A realistic stake here. Let's see. We have the Cyclops right here. They just pretty much yeet, and he's like, this was very smart. And he was like, oh, my name is Nobody. Whenever he was drinking wine, he's like, okay, I'll call you Nobody then. And basically, Polyphemus, being the Cyclops he is, probably isn't that intelligent and decided to yell out, on the island is like, if nobody stabbed you, why are you yelling? Shut up, go back to sleep. And then Odysseus and his men are like, and they get out of there, and yeah, they set off. Meet this one god called Aeolus. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it. And basically he's like, hey, let me help you out. Let me help you. He gives him some baggie of wind. And his crewmates, being the numbnuts that they are, they're like, the story seems to be going quite well right now. It'd be a darn shame if someone were to ruin that. They basically open the bag of winds, get put on an island with cannibals, they eat them, and then they get out. Another island where there's this super powerful witch named Circe, and she is like, hey, I don't like y'all. turn y'all into pigs. How about that? And then the men are like, what am I doing? This being Odysseus gets the help of another god, Hermes. Hermes is like, hey bro, I heard you need some help, so like I'm here, like here, like take this plant, it'll like make you invulnerable to like our magic, bro. Like no, just there you go, bro. It's free of charge. Yo, alright, see you, man. Odysseus pretty much is like, you know what? Just turn my men back. Yeah. And then she's like, would you like to stay for some tea? And Odysseus is like, of course I would stay for tea. Like, who wouldn't stay for tea? Like, come on, man. And then after like 10 years, his men are like, bro, can we go back home, please? Like, can we please go back home? And Odysseus is being Odysseus, and he's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. A detail that I have to add in so I don't give points off, Circe. She tells Odysseus that to like go to the land of the dead and talk to this one poet to like find inner peace, man, like, you know, hippie stuff. And he's like, you know what, sure, let's do it, dude. So then he goes to the land of the dead, sacrifices a few things. I'll probably include that in the next clip. And then he talks to them and he's like, oh, you gotta go like sacrifice some more stuff to Poseidon, or else he's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. And he's like, alright, dog. Whenever Odysseus eventually does get down to the land of the dead, he talks to Thestis. Sounds like thumbtack. And he sacrifices a ewe and a black sheep. So, you know, we on some like real satanic stuff here. But you know, what's to be expected. Once they're done with that, they go back to the island that Circe is on, and they're like, spit some knowledge on us. And she's like, I got you, bro. And she pretty much warns them of these two monsters, which I will do a reenaction of. Whatever the word is, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to talk, somehow I'm in honors. Hungry, let me get a snack. Alright, I think that's enough. See y'all. Do you like my singing? Beyonce is jealous. Now I'm gonna be a little bit more mellowed down. I'm a lot more tired. From here on out, these men, they decided, hey, let's stop at this island of Helios because this is a good idea. Why? Because apparently they wanted like his cattle, and Odysseus was like, hey guys, let's not do that. But his men were like, but there's food. And then Helios found out, and he was like, hey Zeus, hey Zeus. And Zeus was like, hey Helios. And they had a bro moment, and then basically Zeus decided to onto their ship, and all of them died except for Odysseus for obvious reasons. 2 of the Odyssey. Athena pretty much decides to dress Odysseus up and go find his son. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire theme of part 2, if you want me to be honest. On the bright side of part 2, besides this pretty much just being a part where Odysseus comes back home, we get in a little bit of insight of the suitors and what they've kind of been doing, and you know, that's pretty cool. Time, the suitors were actually trying to string this bow, and all of them failed, which is, you know, a shocker. And then Odysseus and his boy telephone booth, they decide, hey, you know what we should do? Kill them. And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. So they do that. They end up killing pretty much all, if not most of the suitors. And then Odysseus ends up actually going back to finish up the things that the poet told him to do from a couple of minutes back in the video. So yeah, I'm sorry if this got like boring near the end or something like that. I'm very tired. It's currently 10:52 and I just really want to go to sleep, and let's hope I don't get points taken off. Natural conclusion. Thank you for sitting through this terrible project that I put together. I hope this isn't too bad. I did it all in one day, which isn't even a full day. I did this literally immediately after school because my last one got scrapped, like I said. So yeah, just thank you. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the post notification bell, and hit that like button even though this is going out to one person. See you later. Goodbye.